Welcome back. Now to tech.
Eris, powering your digital world.
All right, the first country to introduce a national cryptocurrency and AI coming to a TV set near you. Here is more tech news with Dr. Vili Abraham. Hello, happy Friday. Okay, so, let's start with how many app downloads. I cannot believe it's like the entire world population almost, right?
In 2017, all of us, all over the world, we downloaded 175 billion apps. It's a tremendous number.
Wow.
And we spend $86 billion on apps. By the way, by the end of this year, we will spend about $110 billion. That's according to some.
So people are still downloading apps that you have to pay for.
Exactly. The thing is that there are apps for everything, and that's why, according to some statistics, we have about 80 apps on our phones. I have about 40, and I admit that half of them are not mine.
I keep mine streamlined and simple. Like,
exactly.
I don't want more distractions.
Otherwise, you have too many.
Yeah.
We use about 40 of them a month, according to some statistics, and this was something that really astonished me. We spend 3 hours a day on apps, meaning we surf or get a lot of information from apps and less information from the internet. Now, there's a ranking of countries. So China's in the first place with much more than 100 downloads a month. Japan ranks second, and the U.S. and France rank third, just below 100 downloads a month.
Wow, amazing. So China, what do they attribute to the fact that, I mean, granted, there's a lot of people. I imagine it's a population thing, too,
Exactly,
right?
Yeah. It's a population thing. It's a growing economy, and more people are, getting access to the internet and social networks, so they're downloading a lot of stuff.
They're exactly chomping at the bit to have, to be able to, not be censored all the time. Okay, now CES, some big announcements from a lot of TV manufacturers.
Yeah.
So tell us.
Well, apparently smart TVs are going to become much smarter because of artificial intelligence. The thing is that in the near future, the remote control will be something of the past. It will be really something obsolete. We'll be able to do a lot of things, much more than we're able to do today with voice commands. So, for example, you can change your channel or switch to a specific show with your voice. Get the name of an actor and actress. So you're watching a movie with your husband, and you always sometimes wonder, what's the name of this actress? So you say, Google Assistant, what's the name of this actress? Something that I really found fascinating, you can ask your TV to show a video which is synced with the pace of your walking on a treadmill. So if you're exercising in front of the TV, that's really amazing, isn't it? I mean, it could get a lot of us to do some exercise at home and not in the gym. You can turn on game consoles, smart home devices. They're becoming ever more popular, even here in the country in the last few years. And you can even get your TV to switch off when the show is over and you fall asleep. So it's really amazing.
So it really obviously no surprise that it's the future. But also I saw something that some of them are, which was Samsung is also bringing in something about improving resolution of photos.
Exactly.
Because I have a Samsung with the smart TV, but it's already 4 years old, and I never figured out how to use it. So I imagine
honestly, I don't know how it works technically, but I do know that the LG TVs will have a lot better resolution due to artificial intelligence. But I don't know what's the connection.
How it will work. But either way, it's changing the world, right?
It could be a serious challenge to online streaming companies like YouTube, because it will bring a lot of people back to the TV set.
Well, they got to do what they can. All right, so Sweden going crypto officially. This is a big deal.
Yeah, it is. Interestingly, the first banknote was created in Sweden about 350 years ago. So maybe now they'll be the first to have a cryptocurrency. It's interesting. First of all, the United States, there was talk about introducing a cryptocurrency. It would be called the Fed coin. That's what they're talking about. Israel talked about it. This is one way to address the black market, which involves about 70 billion shekels a year. It's a lot of money. So why is this happening in Sweden? Because first of all, the usage of cash has decreased significantly. In 2010, 40% of the population used cash. Today, it's only 15%. There are even stories about beggars who had card terminals, and you can actually give them money by using credit card. A lot of shops discourage people from using cash and using credit cards. So we don't know how it's going to happen, but it's probably going to come into effect in about 2 years. That'd be really interesting.
Wow, very interesting. Okay, now, lastly, Mickey D's. I mean, they kind of have to, right? Right?
Okay.
They've introduced the salad and the vegan thing, so you know, they need packaging that's environmentally friendly.
Yeah, by the time I finished saying the following sentence, they would have sold 300 hamburgers.
Right.
They sell 75 hamburgers a second.
Oh my gosh.
It's unbelievable. They feed 68 million people a day with their hamburgers. And the concern with consumers' concern today is that they're harming the environment. And if you look at the Y generation, they're really concerned about the environment. They would be willing to pay more for brands that do not degrade the environment. So it's really something that they want to address. So this is what's going to happen. First of all, today, 10% of McDonald restaurants allow you to recycle. So let's say you bought something for them, you took it out, you can come and recycle. But only about 50 or 60% of their customer packaging is recycled. And the point is to make it 100%, to increase it significantly. And by the way, it's going to make a big difference to their bottom line, meaning you will also look better. I mean, PR-wise, it looks good. And regarding money, they can save millions of dollars. 30 years ago, when they started recycling, they saved about $6 million a year from recycling.
Wow. I mean,
so both happy customers.
Like, you know, it needs to be done. I mean, look at how many, you know, cardboard boxes and Happy Meal things that just get wasted. And
a lot of unrecycled plastic reaches the sea. And it absorbs, you know, I don't know if a lot of our viewers know this, but plastic can absorb toxins, and then it degrades the plastic further. Fish consume it, and we actually eat
it's
poison.
where the world is going.
Yeah. So.
All right. Thanks, Bailey. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Eris, powering your digital world.
All right, coming up next, they're a power duet whose street art and poetry have made them famous in Israel and abroad. An interview with Nitzan Mintz and Dede Band-Aid. And a Paris men's fashion show taking aim at the dogs and pigs of the sexual assault scandals around the world. More on London here with fashion news and a performance by singer-songwriter Barak Arav. But first, the news.